And welcome back to Bros in a Landfill. We're doing more Shadow of the Colossus today.
It's your favorite series where you watch Shadow of the Colossus and listen to people talk about Aladdin for some reason.
What's the deal with Aladdin? I don't know. It's racist, I guess, to some people.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Oh gosh, I've completely fucked myself. It's too dark. Ah!
I do have
Where
Aladdin updates actually. I watched Aladdin 2 and Aladdin 3, which I only recently learned were movies. Did you know about these? There's Aladdin: The Return of Jafar and Aladdin
Yes, I know about
and
that.
The King of Thieves.
Okay. Yes, I am aware of those.
I probably mentioned this a little bit last time, but I was interested in them because people sort of talk about the direct-to-DVD sequels like there's some kind of low-class, not worth looking at Disney movie. It's like they look like garbage, and they're not real, and they're just cash grabs.
You know, at least they earned the Hunchback of Notre Dame too.
I haven't seen. I don't think I've even seen the original Hunchback.
The original one's actually quite outstanding.
Wow. Okay. Well, I gotta say that Aladdin 2 and 3 are sort of okay. That's my scorching hot take for only on the Bros in a Landfill. Oh my god.
That was not a good idea. Somehow I survived. Okay.
You got some legs on you. It must be all those lemons you've been eating off camera.
Yeah, I've been eating a bunch of lemons off camera.
Become more.
I probably could have got on my horse and jumped across that chasm.
Probably.
But
like at the end of
oh,
I was gonna spoil another Disney movie, and then I was like, hang on a second.
Yeah.
That's the ending.
Oh. Yeah. I haven't seen Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. All I know is that it was poorly produced, and it's about Quasimodo getting a hunchbacked girlfriend or something.
Whoa. Okay, that's unexpected. Well, Aladdin 2 and 3 are sort of fine. They definitely have a bit of a dip in production quality, but that's sort of to be expected. They still look alright.
Well,
they just look more like TV shows than movies.
Well, it's like they're made for straight to TV / VHS, so they don't get that theatrical treatment.
I think I have like a few issues. I think really the Aladdin universe is just not super suited to sequels because it's kind of boring. Like, there's not really that much going on. I guess that isn't some weird, slightly racist caricature. And like, the lead characters are kind of plain.
Have you seen the Aladdin TV? Have you seen the Aladdin TV show?
I haven't seen the TV show, but after watching those two other movies, I was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna say I've clocked Aladdin.
You're Aladdined out. That's what's going on.
Yeah. It was a lot, to be frank. I like this creature.
Yeah. I just love how big they are. I know they're colossuses, but like.
Yeah, I mean they picked that word. They're not. It's not called Shadow of the Pretty Big Guy.
or the slightly giant fellow.
This. I like that. Someone photoshopped that. I'll just say that I'll just drop one more Aladdin opinion, which is that a lot of people seem to think the third one's pretty good. It's my least favorite, and it's about Aladdin's dad. Who was meant to be this kind of morally gray sort of like, I guess kind of a redeemable, kind of likably bad guy. And I just think everyone in the movie's way too easy on him. I think he kind of just sucks. He doesn't have that many redeeming qualities.
That sounds like a lot of dad figures in cartoons. Protagonists.
Yeah, I get what they're sort of going for, but like everyone's just so willing to see his best intentions. So like he doesn't really have to account for that much. And I think people should be less forgiving of their parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't rationalize every weird behavior, you know?
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of your parent issues about how they don't treat you like the anime protagonist that you actually are.
That's right.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
My
There
parents
we go.
are wonderful. But if my parents were to ransack my wedding and steal an ancient artifact, then I would be pissed. I probably would not easily forgive them. And then if I invited them back to my new wedding since I ruined the first one, and then they tried to steal another precious artifact, I'd be like, we're done. That, you can't just keep stealing my shit from my palace.
So the reason why I love this boss is because it's just like, well, this Colossus is just, you get them you just make it like feel stupid. So like, I don't know if you saw what I did. It's like I made it see me run onto that tunnel, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna go look in that tunnel, see if he's there, and I sneak up behind him and like, actually, I'm over here.
Well, so like, I mean, isn't this game meant to be sort of about the tragedy of killing these things? And we're like, man, what a fucking idiot.
Yep.
I guess that's kind of the push and pull. That's what makes it interesting. There's a tension between feeling bad but also enjoying it a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess if it didn't feel good at all to kill them, then you wouldn't even play it. But this way, it's
Well, because
yeah, there's conflict. It's like how like eating meat is probably cruel, but meat is delicious.
And it's kind of good for you, you know.
And that's why it's a good story to eat a hot dog.
Yeah. Mhm. It's morally gray and ambiguous, you know.
I appreciate how I can just say what is essentially nonsense and get approval from you.
Yeah, I mean, that is me. My life is nonsense, so.
True, and you're a supportive guy. Can I just say that,
Yeah.
like, I was at the supermarket with a friend. I was talking about mandarins and bananas. and he made, like, a reference to pearls in a landfill, and I didn't get it. He was like, everyone knows that you would pick a mandarin over banana. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, we're finally culturally relevant.
My friend had to explain our bit to me. So,
I love this so much.
it's like a running gag. It's not even on purpose. This is literally just my experience with life.
Well, granted, I don't fully remember like everything that happens in the episodes either. Like, granted, probably more so than you, but that's because I have to like actually look over the episodes after Helen edits them, and I have to help come up with
Sure,
titles and
sure.
descriptions.
I record it, I send it to you guys, and then I'm done mentally, emotionally, physically with that.
Well, especially on a monkey ball episode of all things.
Yeah, well, I was trying to tell him that like this is like, imagine like you're watching a guy die on the same obstacle in the monkey game for like an hour. Like, you're not gonna remember basically anything that happened. You go into a deep monkey state.
Yeah, that shit's done. Okay.
Get 'em.
I need to figure out where the next spot is, though.
Whoa! I do like the texture of this guy. Like, in another life, I would like to pet him.
I might. Do I have to?
Uh-oh.
Well, I need to go down and just like scope him out, cause. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It's probably on his head. I gotta get up there. Because like I see fur up there.
Yeah, that seems about right.
This is like one of those. This is like the make you feel like a boss track, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty epic. It's got
There we
some
go.
Here we go.
But it's also gonna be a lot harder to stay up here too.
Is this how anti-vaxxers imagine getting the jab is like?
Probably. I mean, it's not that far off.
Wanda's just trying to inoculate the beasts.
It's like you're telling me that you weren't stabbed in the brain with a needle?
Oh, that's why I was talking about mandarins and bananas, because I was talking about
Yeah.
getting my jab. And there were free bananas and mandarins afterwards.
You know, before this episode, I told Lunch, you know, I think this is an easier boss. We probably get it done real quickly, and
Holy
happy
crap.
10-minute episode.
Oh
Happy
my
10-minute
God.
episode.
Dude, it's an
You know-
almost Christmas miracle.
You know,
Yeah.
after those last few ones, I think you guys in the audience deserve a short episode. You get your time back.
Yeah, think of
We
all
have-
the things you can do with your life now.
Like watching more Bros in a landfill.
Yeah, you could finally catch up on those Monkey Ball episodes.
Yeah. Gosh, not even Lunch can keep up with the Monkey Ball episodes.
That's true. Success! Imagine if they added Wanda to Smash Brothers and his windscreen was just getting fucked up by the
Yeah.
swirlies.
Yeah, I'd love that. You know, like I know exactly what his final smash would be, but like endgame spoilers. So like
Okay, well, you tell me about your Smash moveset idea at the end, because I
Yeah.
actually have not. I remember this game more or less, but not too much of it.
my only problem with the main character that's getting put into Smash is that what is he gonna do? Climb on top of like each opponent's head and just like stab him in the brain?
Yeah, he just does jujitsu, I guess.
I think he's like just smaller than everybody else. He's like
They
the
make him
Ant-Man of the
tiny.
cast.
Yeah. That would be
You have to, like-
amazing. And he could ride on the horse as well, and you could jump off it like Yoshi in Super Mario World to get back on.
But the
stage.
horse is also really tiny too.
Yeah, of course.
Oh shit! I've got a coding overload. So, good thing this was a short episode.
That was good.
It's not looking too jittery. Ooh, just a next throw.
Yeah, it's getting a bit choppy on my end, so you really did well to murder this thing as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna
yes,
have
this
to
is-
tell me what's happening in the cutscene. I can't really see it anymore. What's going
It's
on?
what's happening in the cutscene is there is a bird lake guy coming up next, which is a really dope ass fight.
Yes.
Anyways, but this has been Bros in a Landfill. Get ready for the dope ass fight next time.
Yeah, but no more Aladdin. We're done.
Yeah. It's canceled on Bros in a Landfill.
We're never gonna mention Aladdin ever again on this show.
Nope, never. Not even when we play Aladdin the game.
Yeah, we'll have to like call it by I guess legally distinct names and edit out the word Aladdin on the title
Yeah.
screen and just call it
Oh.
Jeff.
We'll need to get someone to like make a mod for it or something that like replaces all of like the characters with Lunch. Do you think how cool that'd be? Like if like instead of like the Aladdin like character model, it's you like swinging around and stuff.
That would be
That'd be dope.
the coolest shit that anyone has ever imagined. Also, I now feel an overwhelming desire to cosplay as unnamed, unspoken of character.
Specifically named Jeff.
Yeah, I want to have a Jeff outfit. I could
Yeah.
rock those pants that are barely pants and are like
Yeah.
big old wooglies.
Yeah. Anyways, see you next time.
Bye.